Let's meet the starting lineup.
Brent, a significant game tonight with serious playoff implications on the line.
You can just feel it in the atmosphere, right, BA? Even us coming in, you saw a lot more fans outside of the building. They're here early. They're watching the warm-ups. The players seem like they're locked in. Those coaches meetings we had even had some intensity to them. So I'm fired up to be sitting here with you to watch this one.
And now the opening lineup for New York. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McBride in at the 1. And Milwaukee has possession. After the basket by New York on the other end. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Not just hanging out there on the perimeter. Lopez attacking the rim.
Here's McBride. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Towns. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma with the ball. Doubled by Towns. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Bridges. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Anunoby, a screen on Antetokounmpo. It's Hart on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Just 5 to shoot. Towns for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here's Bridges. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers. Here's McBride. Pass to Towns. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
McBride passes to Towns. From 11 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Kuzma with a screen on Hart. Antetokounmpo with it. Hart covering. Pass to Lillard. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, Lillard. And you know Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Outside, Green. Back to Lillard. Smith with a screen on Payne. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Beauchamp. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Porter's shot is off.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Beauchamp passes to Bridges. Pass to Robinson. Clock at 4. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. So both teams changing it up here. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Trent. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York out in front, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. DeLon Wright is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Daje in at the 3. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Now here's Achiuwa. No made baskets yet. It's stolen by Green. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Livingston, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the free throw, no good. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him, or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Here's Kolek, Green covering. Towns a screen on Trent. Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Pure from three-point range. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Payne against Porter. Pass to Livingston. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Payne against Porter. To the inside. Towns. Antetokounmpo with the block. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's Kolek after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago.
I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball and grabbed it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the jam.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Livingston. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Anunoby against Green. It's blocked!
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Green against Anunoby. Ball stolen. 1:02 left to play in the first half of basketball. Prince finds Lillard from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 4. Right side, Anunoby over Green. Anunoby can't get it to go. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Kuzma outside. Lopez, the screen. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Lopez has got 7.
Good soft hands there from Lopez. Efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bridges. Outside Hart. Back to Bridges. The shot off that time. And Lillard puts up a deep 3, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Milwaukee closing. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's a close game for the Mavericks going up against the Orlando Magic. Second half of basketball going on in a tight game.
This game.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Bucks.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. 5 on the clock. And the basket by Bridges.
More signs of Bridges' hard work in the offseason paying off in his jump shot.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Lillard outside. Blocked! Now here's McBride. Down low. Antetokounmpo with the block.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to be with.
Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Hart. McBride passes to Bridges. Now Towns, covered by Lopez. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite 3-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And
so Towns nails them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
For 3, here's Lillard. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Outside McBride. Towns a screen on Lillard. Here's McBride. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McBride's got his second basket of the game. Milwaukee leading by 3. Lillard, a screen on Hart. Lillard outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Anunoby. It's stolen by Kuzma. Jumps up. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
How about Kuzma shifting into 5th gear on that break?
Knicks trail by 8. Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Beyond the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Prince. Let's go with a 3. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's foul number 2 for him. The Bucks making a switch here. Green is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Payne's checked in. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Hart.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Towns against Lopez. Payne, the pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hart, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart. Over the last 10 games, these 2 guards have been incredible defensively, piling up the steals. You look at Prince, a constant threat, 3rd overall in steals.
The overall quickness of these guys is just flat out incredible. I mean, quick feet, quick hands. That's why they're effective perimeter defenders.
Well, if he was a light switch, he'd always be on. Defensively, they treat each possession like the game depends on it. They're looking to cause a little bit of chaos in any way that they can.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Hart. Again, Milwaukee!
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run. They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Lillard against Payne. Pass to Hart. Payne against Lillard. Towns is screen on Lillard from the high post. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Lillard, covered by Towns. Here's Brent. Lillard outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
With 1 on the clock. That shot, no good. And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
You guys got to read the ball better. Stay in your stance. Read the ball. Ball pressure. Everybody talking. Oh.
And when the defense is lacking, Coach Thibodeau will definitely let you know about it.
Yeah, he doesn't hold back at all. And his players respect him for it. He really wants them to improve their effort.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for New York, Cameron Payne out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Achua, and it's Beauchamp in at the small forward position. Now here's Wright. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The Bucks leading by 9. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Porter. Antetokounmpo, right side. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Payne. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. Trent goes in. Can't cash it in from close range. Knicks trail by 9. Achua for 3. Fires in the triple. Achua's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
How about the quick shot from Achua, not giving the D any time to react.
Porter, the pass to Green. Back to Porter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Payne. And here's Porter outside. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bucks lead by 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Nance. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Achua. Mikal Bridges checked in for Wright. And it's McBride in for Payne. It's Prince on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Anunoby with a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now Antetokounmpo, 4 on the clock. Back to Prince. From deep three-point range. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Anunoby's so reliable when it comes to putting forth that kind of effort.
Lillard looking around. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Knicks trail by 7. Towns with the ball. Hart with a screen on Lopez. Towns for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Prince. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Prince has got his first basket.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Towns with the ball. Shoots over Lopez. Here's Hart. Towns a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Hart. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Drew the defender in close enough for Hart to take advantage and draw the foul.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hart.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor. Plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Lopez. Sinks the 15-footer.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. There's 1:12 left in the 4th quarter here. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And so Towns nails them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Here's Lillard. From the stripe. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 7.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
43 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. For 3, Bridges. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Milwaukee. Lillard double team. And they go to the intentional foul.
Josh Hart. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the...
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns passes to Hart. Yes! And he's brought cut them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And New York has possession. Towns finds Anunoby. Now here's McBride, defended by Lillard. McBride passes to Towns. Now here's Bridges to take the lead. He's off from three. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better. You know, we just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Championship always on your mind.